Welcome to BMX Simulator, released by Codemasters around about 86 I think. Let's just set this up, there we go. Now I had this back in the day, I must admit, and it's one of these games that I really wanted to like, but unfortunately I couldn't really quite bring myself to overlook its flaws. Now it's sort of a super sprint sort of clone, except by the way, I'm playing the green bike here, but it's quite difficult. Now in a way it's quite impressive. All these little bumps and bends, they work quite well, but they do influence the bike. You know, the bike behaves as you would expect, but the biggest problem with the game is the CPU never makes a mistake, but if you make a mistake it's almost impossible to bloody catch them. And if you crash, and you'll see in a minute when you crash, it turns your bike round so you're facing the wrong bloody way. This is absolutely infuriating. Watch us. Now I don't know whether this is so that it keeps you out of trouble, it makes you face the wrong way, but you've got to waste time turning the bike before you can get back on. You know, you've lost enough time already. You've got to waste time turning this bike round. Well, the CPU almost made a mistake there, but you can see that I've made, you know, a couple of mistakes, but the CPU, he's miles ahead of me. I think he's 2 laps ahead of me. So, you know, I like the premise of the game, and I think in some ways it's done quite well. I think graphics are okay for a budget game, they're pretty good I think. And there's a nice action replay mode so you know, you can watch your race again. I'll have one more go. But the sound effects are okay, they're not brilliant, but they sound reasonably like a bike. And the music's jolly enough. Some sort of, I think I suspect it's David Whittaker, so it sounds like him. But you know, unfortunately, the game is just as a one-player game anyway against the CPU, it's quite infuriating. With 2 players, it's not too bad because you both end up making some of the mistakes. But as a one-player game, it's impossible because the CPU doesn't make any mistakes and it just thrashes you. Right. Well, I'm not sure there's much more I can show you of BMX Simulator. There was a sequel game called, I think it might have been Super BMX Simulator, something like that anyway. But it had, I think it had 3 or 4 players you could play. Maybe it was 3 players in the CPU, I'm not sure. But it certainly had more players. It was definitely 4 bikes, I remember. I'm not sure whether you could actually have 4 players, but there was 4 bikes on screen. I think you could have at least 3 players. And again, it's more of the same. I thought I might be actually catching this guy here. No, run out of laps. Right, okay, well, that's all I can show you. Oh, well, let's just have a look at the replay mode. So, yeah, as you can see, there's a replay mode. That's great, but I don't think you can skip it once you started it. Oh, you can. You can get slow motion as well. There we go. Okay, so BMX Simulator, it was a budget game for its time. It was alright. It's an okay budget game. Not one of the best budget games. I mean, you think of, you know, some of the great budget games like Thrust or something like that, then this doesn't really compare. But it was okay for its time, you know. So I'll give it I'd give it more if it wasn't for the annoying bike crashing, you know, and the bike facing the wrong way. So I'll give it 3.5 out of 10. I think I might have gotten a bit more, but I can't overlook these flaws. So that's all for this video.